And there's the other where 12 million people in October, unique individuals, made a comment on Twitter about what they were watching one or more times that month. And a year ago, it was 5 million. So there's an incredible, sort of increase in behavior here around fans talking to one another. I'll just throw out one piece of data that I watched over the summer from NBC, which is the Olympics, right? So the Olympics had an enormous audience and an enormous social behavior. NBC did a couple of applications for the second screen. One was just video, moving the video, and the other was a way to get bios and stats and maybe tweets from the star, from the athletes, and kind of a mixture of interpretation of what people want to get while they're watching the show. And I think they distributed 3.5 million of those, because of the power of that television and marketing, and people wanted to have it. There was that, and then there was 85 million tweets during prime time alone in the U.S. About the Olympics, and there were 36 million individuals making that. And in some ways that made the news a lot more than the app that NBC produced, because they were affecting, well, for one, they were affecting the way NBC covered the show. The opening ceremonies got criticized in some ways, and Ryan Seacrest was like, what credibility does he have as a sports person? So people were having that conversation. They made up hashtags that were not making it to the NBC app, because you wouldn't want to criticize yourself in your own app by letting those but so there's free speech over here between people, and then there's the produced environment. And in that instance, I don't know. I mean, both NBC won 3.5 million, but really the behavior really happened outside, where there was no censorship, mediation, where you could just complain or exalt or whatever over there. And that's one data point of a big event that happened. But as far as where this is going, but